Okay, I'm now here with Ms Julie. Ms Julie, introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about your background and what brought you to KIS.
So I'm Julie Lawton. I'm the new head of school here at KIS Reignwood Park. Previously, I've just come from Paraguay. I was there for just a short time, a year, with my husband. Before that, I was in Beijing for 29 years.
Wow, a long time.
At 2 schools. Second school being a startup school. I was the founding elementary principal, then the head of school and the chief academic officer. So, yeah.
29 years
29
in China.
years, yes.
Yeah. And what, so 30 years away from the UK?
Yeah, about 35 now.
35.
Yeah,
right.
I was in Kuwait before that.
Okay. What about your first impressions of KIS? What are you sort of proud of being a member of this? Well, senior leader in this school.
The people. The things I'm most proud of are the people. With
Getting
my
to know
entry
everyone.
plan of connecting, learning, and listening. So getting to know the students, the parents, the teachers, the support staff, the board, the partners, in terms of curriculum and instruction, policies, safeguarding. It really is impressive.
Yeah, good. Would you say from what you've seen, you're coming in with fresh eyes?
Yes.
Really, it really is a new school.
Yes.
You've not even finished. Okay, we're getting there now.
Yeah.
Obviously, the support that the school have had before from Tracy and from having the campus in the centre of Bangkok,
Yes.
but also being an IB school.
Yes.
Does that help a lot as well?
Definitely. I mean, for me, with an IB background throughout my entire career, just about, for me, that was a big pull here because I believe in the IB. And not just the IB to sell the IB, I believe in what it gives our students. And in this environment, add this environment to their learning, being critical, creative thinkers, for example, in this creative space that's purpose-built. It's a great match, to be honest.
Okay, and you mentioned before off the camera, you said your own children went through the IB program, and that gave you've obviously had perspective of that as a school leader, a teacher, a school leader, a head of school, a founding school leader, but also as a mum.
Yes, true.
Okay, tell me about it from a mum's perspective, because that's going to be fresh and interesting.
Well, my children all went through PYP, MYP diploma. Okay, they went through the whole continuum, which I do believe in, and then went on to universities, and they're all working now. But through that process, developed these young children and then young adults that know how to analyse, synthesise, think creatively, understand perspective, understand cultures. You know, they have deep knowledge, but they know what to do with that knowledge. They're not just writing a test. They do write tests, but they are applying the knowledge in the world. And I see them go out into the world and be
well-rounded individuals,
well-rounded, independent thinkers.
Yeah. Did you play a role in that as a mum as well, though?
Definitely home is
not just IB program.
Home's the partnership.
Yeah, of course.
Right, with the program and then the teaching staff. I mean, here the teaching staff are amazing, and one of the most important things about them is the relationships that they have with the students. Without those positive relationships, learning's not going to happen so well.
They've got to be happy.
They've got to be happy.
Yeah. And the students are?
The students are that sense of belonging, that sense of community, and the big push towards well-being here, it's very central to the school, is what helps students learn. Because for us adults too, if we don't feel that belonging and we're not feeling well, we're not performing well.
Happens.
Right?
No, nothing else.
And you can feel it here.
You need that foundation.
Yeah.
What about you're coming in, you must have a vision. I mean, what's at the top? Let's not go through everything. A whole plan. No. What's your sort of top of the list vision for what you want KIS to be, or something you're looking at right now as an immediate target?
Well, we're looking to grow the community, of course. That has to be one of the targets. That's attached to the vision, which is offering our students the best holistic experience they can have here. Okay, again, in this purpose-built facility, with the boarding school options, with the elite golf program, with all the extracurricular activities that are happening. The vision is to build and improve. I said we've had that great start with a great team. It's expanding, developing, tweaking, improving. The vision is to take this fantastic start and go to the moon and the stars with it.
Yeah, wonderful. What do you think your biggest challenge? You've been doing this a long time. You've done it in China.
Yeah.
What do you think your biggest challenge is going to be facing you here at KIS?
The biggest challenge is the fact that there are so many schools in Thailand, Bangkok. It was the same in China. Very competitive.
Very competitive.
We know that.
And getting more and more competitive.
So we're confident. You have to be confident to be competitive. You have to know where you're going. What's the roadmap to where we're going? What is the best? What is success? But it's making sure that our students have got exactly what they need to be confident, creative thinkers that can do whatever they want after they've left here.
About knowing who you are in the market as well, and knowing, well, actually maybe we're not the right fit for your family, but your family, we really are. You know, this is why we are, and families will get that as well.
We do have to understand who we are, that everybody gets that. You can't just say I'm an IB school. You have to say we are this school, this community that cares for our students, and within that we have our programs, and IB is a big part of it, but there'll be more than that for sure. And then this is what else your children can do here, and how they can live here and be part of a little mini society. In this mini city.
Have you the mini city of Reignwood Park? This mini city. Yeah. And what about have you worked in boarding schools before?
It's my first experience of boarding.
Okay, so this is interesting. So what are you thinking?
Do you know what? It was a big pull for me as well, because you know, we talk about lifelong learning, but I do believe in that. It's another learning experience. We've got an excellent director of boarding. We've got an excellent team at boarding. I go there, like I'm going there for breakfast tomorrow. We have our boarding duties, and you see students in a different, you see them at home in their little home environment, and it takes a lot of effort and encouragement. But for some students and families, that's what they need, and they have that option.
Great.
And then they can come here.
Good, yeah.
So I love it. I think it's a big pull.
You'll be learning.
I'll be learning.
Certainly.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, will there be challenges? But there are always challenges.
There's always challenges
with people.
Yeah.
So, but I see it as a good challenge.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it'll be an interesting one for you professionally, for sure.
Definitely.
For sure. Another string to the bow.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And what have you noticed in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
What have you noticed so far, maybe culturally within the school, or even in Thailand, that you find to be different to when you were in China? Anything in particular that's jumped out so far?
Oh gosh, that's a good question. In terms of, do you know what? In terms of the school culturally, no, because I've always worked with a group of people.
Yeah.
And I don't just mean teachers. I mean all the support staff and the local staff too, who give their all for the project, for the students.
Yeah.
So that's the same. Thailand is hotter than Beijing. In terms of culture, of course, there are different cultures, but I'm comfortable in Asia. There are similarities and there are differences, of course. But I am comfortable in this environment with these parent expectations, to be honest. I'm familiar with that. So
the Chinese parents will love it when they hear you start. I've heard you give
I was talking with some of the students today in Chinese, and they were like,
they'll love that. Yeah, they'll love it. They'll love it. Yeah, that's great.
But, you know, applying my experience to a new situation is a win-win.
Yeah.
Because I'm not duplicating what I've done before. I'm doing that application that we ask of our students. You've got this experience, you've got this knowledge, try it somewhere new, and then you learn and you build and you get stronger. Yeah, great. So that's my intention.
Yeah, that's your intention. And you're living on site here in Reignwood Park?
I am.
What are your neighbours like?
They're great. One brought me a cup of coffee on Sunday morning because she knows I don't have my coffee machine yet.
Oh, really? That's nice though, isn't it?
But the
community's nice.
These random acts of kindness, you know, I've seen all over. It's great.
Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
Have you been into Bangkok yet?
5 times in 2 weeks.
5 times.
For various reasons. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Shopping at IKEA, wasn't it?
No, I've done that online.
Oh, really? IKEA Bangna's are going to be a new experience for you, let me tell you.
Right.
All right. Julie, what qualities do you think make the biggest difference to be a great educator, a wonderful teacher?
I think enthusiasm, passion, Yes, you have to have your subject knowledge or your area knowledge if you're primary school or secondary school, but relationship building with the students, that passion and energy and love of being in a community. If you want to close your door and just teach on your own, you probably don't want to come to a place like this, because collaboration is super important. So that learning from each other, you know, nobody comes knowing everything, ever. So that whole, somebody that's open-minded.
Yeah.
You know, I want to join somewhere where we can all get better, and that's what I'm looking for in a teacher. Yes, they need certain qualifications, of course they do, but it's that attitude and what's inside that's really important.
Yeah.
And that's worked for me before, because I love doing recruitment of teachers. I love hiring and then building that community to keep them.
Yeah.
Once we've got them, we want that retention to be high.
Have you got in mind, it's interesting you say that, because I was just thinking, have you got in mind, from all your years of experience in China, have you got in mind any particular, and please don't name, don't name names, any teachers you've got in mind that you thought, they'd really like it here?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
And of course, and people, it takes a certain type of person to want to be what I call a pioneer to open a school. It's not easy.
I know it's not.
And you know, the founding team
you're
have done
telling
well.
me.
It is not easy.
Not easy.
But it takes a certain type of person that really wants to see something
grow.
You never see it through, because it's always growing, right? But see it grow, develop, see your first graduates. You know, I'm looking at 2 years, we'll have our first graduates. I'm super excited about
be
that.
great.
You know, and you're part of their lives then.
Absolutely.
You're part of their experience.
They'll be the first KIS Reignwood Park alumni.
They'll never forget.
Yeah.
They'll never forget.
Yeah.
So I think being part of something like this, I know a lot of people who worked with me, obviously in Beijing, that would relish the opportunity to do that again.
Yeah. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Julie.
Thank you. Is that
Thank
okay?
you very much.
Yes.
Perfect.
I'm using my hands a lot. I know that I talk with my hands.